Hi everybody, welcome to my movie channel here today. I'm actually your host here, Brett's Real Reviews, and we are here to review the next story into the movie Marvel films, Journey into the Infinity Saga. As you know, for one thing, next month Thunderbolts is coming out, so I'll be kicking off in Phase 2. So, after the events in the Avengers movie to end Phase 1 is Iron Man 3 to kick off in Phase 2. So we're going to talk about this movie. So let me know in the comments below, how would you rate this movie? How would you grade this movie as well? Stay tuned for the end of this review for my grade and rating of this film. So let's talk about this movie. So, and my thoughts of this movie, because it did have some really good, decent story. Like, it has the whole story of Tony Stark going through traumatized since what happened in the Avengers. Like, how he's seen, like, the Chitauri army, his team's dead. Like, he sees the future, what's going to happen. But it has a whole dynamic story with Tony and his love interest with Pepper, because they were like a cute couple. And his best friend James Rhodes came back as War Machine, but he changed his name to Iron Patriot, as we know, another Iron Man name for him. But I thought from this movie had some problems throughout the way in this story. Like, the story was a little bit laggy throughout the whole film because it has some bumps, but it did pick back up into this whole story. Like, the main villains was a bit of confusing. Like, Trevor thought he was the villain, but he wasn't. But the major villain was Archer's Killian, as you know, one of the major threats in Iron Man 3. Like, it did have some interesting points of seeing like how Tony Stark's going through a difficult time. Like, is he gonna give up playing as Iron Man, or is he gonna keep on playing him? But throughout the whole film, he thought of being the whole part of this whole story at the end of how he gave up his arc reactor to have a normal heart. But throughout the whole Phase 2, he came back, and this whole thing changed a lot. Like, Iron Man 3 was kind of like an interesting story arc, but in the finale, his Iron Man costumes came out, taking on the main villain, Arlen Killiach. Like, that was a good moment that I did and enjoyed a lot, the final battle. But for this movie, if I want to give this like a solid grade, it's like more of a C for me, and it's basically like between like a 6.5 out of 10 for me. And even though there were some thoughts that I did enjoy, there's some moments that I wasn't too excited for. But thank you all for coming into my review for Iron Man 3. If you guys want to keep checking me out on YouTube, you guys can subscribe to my channel down below and down over here. Feel free to join the family and talk about movies with me. If you want to be notified by my videos, hit that notification bell icon as well. Bye, everybody.